The honourable member for Courtenay-Alberni.
Madam Speaker, what is fair and open and honest, and what's fair is making sure that big oil pays their fair share. We can look to Britain, where they have an excess profit tax, 25%, Madam Speaker, on oil and gas. Here in Canada, we can't get Liberals or Conservatives to charge excess profit on tax on oil and gas, who are having record profits and at the same time increasing prices for consumers, which the member alluded to, and how that's impacting the cost of goods. But what I find amazing is BC MPs that come here to this House and they know that the carbon tax in Canada doesn't apply in British Columbia, because we have our own carbon tax, Madam Speaker, that was created by the BC Liberals or BC United, whichever one you want to call it. And I think about the member from Pitt Meadows, Maple Ridge, who actually sat in the BC legislature, who brought in the carbon tax in BC, Madam Speaker, but he comes here, sits in the House, and rails against it. It's quite unbelievable to see this, Madam Speaker. But really, I think the Conservatives are talking about, they always say they're fighting for working people, but 8 out of 10 Canadians on the federal carbon tax will get it back. The 2 out of 10 that won't get it back, Madam Speaker, they won't tell you, but that's actually who they're fighting for, is the 2 out of 10, Madam Speaker. So through my colleague, will he have the courage to push the government to charge an excess profit tax on oil and gas and return it to Canadians? And does he understand there's a...
I have to give the honourable member for Courtenay-Columbia the time to answer. 20 seconds. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Madam Speaker, and thank you for the comment. It's kind of ironic, though, the province of British Columbia has to meet the federal mandated carbon tax increases by 2030. So, yeah, there's a lot of pressure put on BC to meet the federal carbon tax. The second question on asking about taxing producers of energy, we're not in government. I mean, I wish we were, because if we were, I'd be able to solve all these problems. But unfortunately, we're opposition. So that would be a great question for the members in government, not for the opposition. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Resuming debate.